Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Jazz. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, stay a little while. I created this channel for people who are on a journey similar to me. Like, I needed this therapeutic healing while I'm on this life journey of trying to be the first, or not trying, but being the first generational curse breaker. It's a lot on your back. It's a lot on your shoulders, right? So I wanted to create a channel with content that's for people that's like me. You're that first in your family to do something, and you just need that encouragement. You just need that talk to keep going, because if we just being honest, it's not easy. Like, life as itself is hard, right? But life as a generational curse breaker, baby, that hit different. So that's why I created this channel. So if that's you, if you're on a journey similar to mine, make sure you comment, subscribe, hit the notification bell so that you don't miss any of my videos. I literally bring new content every single week to you. But if that's not you, then share it with a friend. Or if that is you and you got a friend that's on a journey too, share it with a friend so we can all go through this life journey together. And I want it to be more interactive. Y'all hit me up in the comments. Give your girl some encouragement too, or some tips, or whatever you want to talk about for the following week. If you just want to connect, hit me up in the comments. But I wanted to recap last video where I was just basically just talking about like the waiting season and how the waiting season is really your preparation season. Like, that was literally a mindset shift for me. I used to think like, dang, I'm waiting. And then it occurred to me, God is preparing me during this season. So when you are in that waiting season, don't get frustrated. You should be like praising Jesus, because God is giving you more time to prepare. So not only do you get to arrive and like take hold of the thing, but that you get to like you can withstand it. You can withstand staying there. Like, you can, I can't think of the word right now, but you can hold on to it. Basically, it's not just going to come and pass you by. You are the person that is worthy of holding on to that thing. But if you missed that video, I'm gonna put the link in the description box so you can go and check it out. Make sure you go watch. That was a good video. Y'all, I almost got a little emotional in last week's video. That's how you know it was good. But this week I really just want to talk to you again as a friend, and I want to tell you to just keep going, friend. Just keep going. You're not a failure just because you fail. You are a failure if you quit. Just keep going. If you fell off, keep going. If it's hard, keep going. If it's easy, keep going. If you don't know what to do in the moment that you're in, keep going. Go to the next moment. You might know what to do in that next moment, but just keep going. Like, that's what this video is really about. Just keep going. You started this thing for a reason. Don't forget that reason. And if you forgot, remind yourself of why you started in the first place, and just keep going. God would have never brought you to it if it was supposed to be easy. God would have never brought you to it if it wasn't supposed to cost you something. God would have never brought you to it if you didn't need him to get through it, right? So just keep going. I know it may be tugging on you, and I'm speaking to myself as I'm speaking to y'all. Jazz, I know it may be tugging on your spirit. I know it may seem like it's hard. I know it may seem like it's not working for you, but just keep going. God brought you here for a reason. So just keep going. Just keep going. Like, whatever positive thing you got going on in your life, I just want to be the voice to tell you to just keep going, right? Because when you are doing something positive, you're going to get a positive outcome out of it. It's just how this world is work. When you plant something and you water it, as in keep going, like when you put something in the ground, you did the first action and you water it, you keep going, you're going to reap the fruit. You're going to reap the harvest. What a lot of people don't realize is that harvest season is literally only once a year. And I have to say that again. Harvest season is only once a year. You only get to reap once a year. So yeah, it may seem like you're planting, you don't see nothing. You're watering, you don't see nothing. You're nurturing, you don't see nothing. But when you finally do reap, baby, you get to reap. You get to reap what you sowed. And if you sit here and you put in a lot of hard work, you put in a lot of seeds in the ground, and you nurture it and you water it and you just keep going, when harvest time get here, you're going to have enough to eat to sustain you until the next harvest season. So just keep going. And I'm smiling because I'm saying that to myself. Just keep going. Just keep going in the season that you're in right now. Just keep going. Y'all, I remember when I started my fitness journey with Herbalife. Y'all know I'm going to always rep the brand, period. But I remember when I started my initial journey with Herbalife almost 3 years ago. And I had to adapt that mindset, because at first I would just be doing the work and then I would stop because I didn't see the results when I thought that I should see them, right? And then one day I finally adopted the mindset, and I had to ask myself, if these people got these results, that mean, like, that's literally the mindset shift I had. I said, these people got these results that I admire. They had to go through this season. The only difference between them and me is they kept going and I'm ready to quit. So you know what? I'm not going to quit no more. I'm going to keep going. And with that mindset shift, I was able to continue to stay down, stay on the process, stay on the plan, right? And 2 years later, I was able to gain 20 plus pounds of lean muscle mass, right? Had my daughter, and with me personally, I gained the weight and I dropped the weight, but I lost all of my curves. So that 20 pounds of lean muscle mass that I was able to gain, I lost it all. And that was a hit to my ego. I'll say that. That was a hit to my confidence. Like, I was feeling lost. I was feeling like, dang, like I did all of this work and I'm back at square one. I was feeling defeated. Like, do I even want to go through that process again? And then I just had to remind myself to just keep going. Why did I start this in the first place? Not only just to show me, but to show other people what will happen if you just keep going. So I had to remind myself to remember the mindset shift that I adopted already, to just keep going. You know that the work works, so keep going. I'm sorry if it's loud in my background. My nieces and my nephews are here. But that's literally what I had to remind myself this second go around. Just keep going, Jazz. You know it's gonna work. It may not look like it's working. You may can't see it because you didn't already put it in the ground. You didn't already planted it. But you can water it, you can nurture it. So when that harvest season does come, it comes once a year. When it does come, you get to reap. And you get to reap a beautiful garden because you took the time to not only plant, but to nurture. And it's like now I'm even able to translate that into so many other different areas of my life, like with YouTube. Like, I'm not perfect at this, y'all. I'm filming in my car and I'll be watching other YouTube videos to get inspiration. And I see like they got the beautiful setup and the aesthetics is cute. And I'm like, oh, girl, that look good, right? But I got to tell myself that I have to start in my chapter 1. I have to start in season 1 and be consistent in season 1. Don't look at somebody else's chapter 14 and compare that to my season 1, because that is going to cause you to halt your process, right? That's going to cause you to delay your blessing when you're looking at someone else. Like, of course, clap for them and look at and see what God can do for you through them. Because if you can see it in somebody else, that means it's already inside of you, right? So of course I look at them with an inspiration, but don't let that halt what you got going on. That's what I told myself. Like, even with my YouTube journey, like, the aesthetics is going to come, but the anointing is on the message. The anointing is on the voice. The anointing is who I am, right? So whether or not it looks like how the message will look coming from someone else, it won't sound the same. It won't hit the same, right? But I say all that to say that that's literally the thing that I'm telling myself, just to keep going, even with my YouTube journey. It's going to look like how it looks in my head. It's going to eventually look like this on paper, like on video. It's going to eventually look like that. The aesthetics, the everything, it's going to eventually look like that. But in order for it to look like that, I have to keep going in this moment. And I want you to adopt that that mindset in whatever it is that you are working on in your life. If it's your fitness journey, if it's your business, before it can look like what you see in your mind, you got to keep going in what it looks like right now. It is not like just a night and day switch. It's a grind. It's a hustle. It's a journey. It's a moment. It's a marathon kind of thing, right? So whatever it looks like in your mind, hold that picture in your mind, baby, because that's what's going to keep you going. But keep going in the moment that you are right now. Whatever you have right now is exactly enough to get you to that moment, but you have to use it. In order for God to bless you with more, God got to see that you are a good steward over what he's already given you. And what he's already given you is already more than enough to get you to that next season. Girl, I'm speaking to you, Jazz. What he's already given you is more than enough to get you to that next season, but it's up to you to be diligent and to be a good steward over it, to use it appropriately and correctly in a way that it manifests, that it brings forth that vision that's in your head. It's on that journey of keep going, of that perseverance, that you get to learn, that you get to grow into the person that is worthy of having that vision that's in your head. Like, you got to realize that vision that's in your head of how you see your business to look, how I see my YouTube channel to look, it's a person who is worthy of having that thing. And it's on the journey of perseverance where you get to become that person who's worthy of having that thing. Please don't miss that. It's the journey that's the most beautiful part. Like, literally the end goal is just the cherry on top. That's why I'm getting excited, because I'm becoming right now. Like, I'm in my journey of becoming. I'm in my era of becoming. When y'all see the aesthetics and y'all see all the extra stuff that comes with the YouTube that's going to come, just know that it took me keep going in this moment. It took me becoming in this season in order to withhold and to withstand. I wish I can think of the word that I'm trying to say, but to withstand, to keep, to not just like touch it, but to keep it, right? Like, it's on that journey of keep going, of that journey of perseverance, where you get to master your craft. Like, I want to master this YouTube season. Like, I want to learn. Like, I don't want to just look good. I want to have the message. I want to have the knowledge. I want the aesthetics to literally just be the cherry on top. But it's in this season of you just keep going, whether that's your fitness journey. Let me correlate this to fitness really quick. It's in that journey, it's in that season where you don't have the body that you want, where you're 45 pounds overweight, or where you're 20 pounds underweight, where you decide that you want to just keep going. You're going to persevere anyway. It's in that journey where you get to learn to become and to master. What foods do I need to eat? What workouts do I need to do? What stress do I need to let go of? What people do I need to surround myself with in order to help me to grasp and to become that girl or that man that's in my head, that woman or that man that's in my head who is at that body goal? I really hope, I want to say that better. Like, in order for you to become that man or that woman that you see with that perfect body, or with that beautiful business, with that amazing YouTube following, with that influence or whatever, in order for you to become him or her, you have to keep going in this moment and realize that this is the season where I get to become. This is the season where I get to master who I am so that I can show up as him or her. This is the season where I get to master my craft. This is the season where I get to master my attitude, where I get to master my discipline, where I get to just master it all so that I can show up in that season as really him, as really her. Like, it's not going to be a facade. It's not going to be a question. Does she really act like that? Nah, I'm her. I'm her. Is he really like that? Nah, he's him. That's really him, right? And another thing that I'm loving about the journey of just keep going is this is where you get to learn the principles. This is where you really get to learn what works and what does not work. And the great thing about that is when you learn what works, when you learn the principle, they don't change. And you can apply them to so many other areas than just that one area. Like I said, that mindset shift that I got in my fitness journey, I've been able to apply that same mindset in my business, in my fitness, with now my YouTube. Like, just because when I see people, let me say that better. When I see people who inspire me in the field that I want to master, I look at them and I have that mindset shift of, you know what? They had to start here too. Nobody starts at the high level. Nobody starts there. So if they are there now, that means that they were once in my shoes and they just decided to keep going. So if they can do it, I'm not better than them, but they are not better than me either. So if they can do it, I can do it too. And if it worked for them, God does not have any favorites. It's going to work for me too. Not it can, not it might, it will work for me too, right? So because I adopted that mindset shift years ago with my fitness journey and I was able to see the proof, right? Because I kept going, I can now have that same mindset shift again as I'm regaining the weight, but also in so many other areas of my life, such as YouTube. That's why I'm able to still come on here week after week and bring a new video. And again, I'm saying all of this not to be like oblivious to life, because life be life. And y'all know I would tell y'all that. If you watched the video before last week, you know I would let you know life be life in. But I'm saying this, the just keep going, the persevere thing, because I want you to plan for that. Like, we all know life is going to happen. Let's plan. How are we going to show up when life be life in? How are we going to choose to show up in the moment of adversity? I can tell you right now, if it's your fitness journey, you have to choose to do it even when you don't feel like doing it. Because I can tell you one thing, the body goal that you are, that you love so much on someone else, she kept going when she didn't feel like doing it. That business that you see somebody else have that you want to have, she kept going when she didn't feel like it. That family or that man or that woman that you see somebody else have and you want that kind of relationship, they kept going in the hard times when they didn't feel like it, right? So go ahead and plan for the moments of adversity. That's inevitable. The Bible tells us we're going to have those moments, but go ahead and decide now that you're going to keep going. You're going to keep showing up in spite of what life throws at you. When just a tip for that, develop a quote unquote hard day ritual. When the days get hard and like you just, it's just life is life in, develop a hard day ritual so you can put your body and your brain kind of in like an autopilot mode. What are you going to do during your hard day ritual? My hard day ritual, I'm going to work out. My body is just programmed. I'm going to work out. Even in the hard day, I can literally turn my feelings off and get my body to move because that's part of my ritual. I'm going to do my ritual. I may watch one of my favorite like feel good shows, or I may watch a good podcast. Myron Golden is my favorite on YouTube. So I may watch him. Read my book. I may like read my word, pray, journal. But I got a hard day ritual. When I have a hard day, I can follow that ritual, and it's still going to make me feel productive, but it's going to also make me feel nurtured to that hard day. So develop a hard day ritual. What are you going to do when the days get hard, where you can just not think about it? You can just put your body in like autopilot mode. So that's the homework. Develop that hard day ritual. And the last thing is, when you are on that journey of just keep going and persevere, make sure you check your circle. Like, I can't explain how important it is to check your circle. That's another video, like, in an entirety in itself. But check your circle. You need to have at least one person that is on the same mindset as you. Y'all don't have to be going the same place as far as doing the same exact thing, but let's both just be on one accord as far as our mindset, right? Make sure you have that, because if you don't have nobody around you to keep you on track, and all of your friends want to do is just drink, smoke, turn up, party, that's all they want to do, you are not going to get very far with your goals. Because the moment that you feel like it's hard, or life be lifing while you're working on your goals, you're going to check out and you're going to go do what you used to do. You're going to go hang out. You're going to go drink it away. You're going to go smoke it away. You're going to go party it away. You're going to go sex it away. You're going to go do something to try to disassociate from the hard of working towards your goals, right? So make sure you have those people around you in your circle. Then when you have those hard days, you got a friend that can pray over you. You got a friend that can pray with you. You got a friend that can help you get a breather and see beyond the smoke as far as what you can get done. What can we do from here? A friend who can help you pivot. That's deep. A friend who can help you pivot, help you move when you are in those down times, because they're going to come. It's inevitable, right? But having a good circle around you that's going to help you get past that is vital. But that's all I got. I hope y'all enjoyed the video. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe. Keep going, friend. I love you. I want to see us all like on the inside. Like, I want to be able to come back to my comments a year from now and be like, dang, we really made it, y'all. Like, these videos, we really made it. And that's all. I love you. Make sure you follow me on Instagram for daily content. I'm going to leave my Instagram in the description box below. But that's it. Thank you for watching. Bye.